guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kareem, and today I've been doing like a lot of these videos in my room. I do have a shirt on, you guys, but I had a whole video that I wanted to film, which I'll probably film tomorrow when I'm in a little bit of a better mood. So it is the time of the month for me right now, so I'm a little emotional, and I don't know, like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, like, today has kind of been an emotional roller coaster for me. Like, let me show y'all what I got today at work. Today at work, one of the two people, actually, one guy gifted me this, which is so it's basically a hat, glove, and scarf set, and it's actually really freaking cute. And then another guy got me some chocolate, and it really made me so emotional, guys, because one, I wasn't expecting anything, but like when I'm at work, I feel like I am kind of my best version of myself. Like, I don't go in there with attitudes. I be smiling. I talk to everybody. You know, I try to make everybody's day, talk to everybody. And it's crazy because y'all know in the video yesterday, I literally was saying like I'm looking for a work from home job. But that confirmed that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Not security, but like, it just honestly confirmed. Y'all got deodorant on my shirt. But it honestly just confirmed that like, the way that I am at work is really how I'm supposed to be. Like, just that nice, flowy, airy, like, that's who I am. You growing up, and even hell now, I'm always told, oh, you have an attitude, or oh, you do this, or you do that, or you're mean. And it's like, bro, no, I'm not. Like, I'm only those ways when I'm around people who trigger me and who literally make me feel those ways. You make me want to be mean. I'm around people who trigger me so much, and it really just showed me how much of a light I actually really am. You start hearing like, oh, you're mean, you're mean, you're mean. You start to believe that. Like, I remember in a video, I forgot what video it was. If you're an OG, you remember. It's just basically saying accept who you are. And I was saying like, people say I'm a bitch, so I accept that I'm a bitch. But in reality, I'm not. Like, anybody who really, really knows me knows like I'm a cool ass person. Like, I'm nothing but genuine. Unless I'm triggered. If I'm triggered, then you're not gonna get that side of me. I came home and I started crying. I couldn't cry at work because I'm like, girl, don't do that. But it's the little things. Like this isn't nothing major. It's just chocolate in like winter gear, right? But at the same time, like, I don't think those men knew like that meant so much to me for them to not even give the gifts to me. They went to the office and were like, hey, give this to that girl who's always smiling. She's always looking out for me. She always has happy spirits. She's really just, she's really awesome. Like, she's a great worker. She talks to everyone with respect. And it just made me feel so good because it's like, man, like, that's really the person I am. Oh my God, I don't want to cry. I'm on my period. Like I said, I always used to be called mean and angry. And it's like, no, like, situations make you react a certain way, and people don't ever want to see the way that they act. It's why you react that way, you know? And now that like this happened, like, it really just made me look at myself in a lighter way. I always get seen as a certain way and in this certain light, and it just really made me feel good to just know like everyone doesn't see me like that, you know? Like, it's really only family that says that shit. Like, and you know, family triggers you the fucking most. Like, they know how to push your buttons. And it's like, I remember being in Chicago and I called my sister. She was like, you just sounded so happy. And like, literally until this moment of me like coming home and me like actually crying about these gifts, oh my God, please stop. I didn't realize how happier I am when I'm away from people who trigger me. And it's really just showing me how much I just want to keep evolving, and I just want to keep separating myself from people who don't make me happy, because I don't like being perceived as a bitch. I don't like being perceived as mean. Like, that's not who I am. Like, I'm really a cool ass person. Like, Like, y'all know, like, literally how I am on camera is literally how I am. Like, I'm really cool. Like, I be chilling. Like, I'm literally the best friend you would ever have until you trigger me. Once you trigger me, then there's no more. Like, that's just what it is. And I know that's not always a good thing. Like, little things shouldn't trigger you, but the people closest to you know how to push your buttons the most. I said all that to say, like, change your perspective of yourself. Like, I was accepting the fact that people were calling me a bitch and people were calling me mean and an angry woman and things like that. I accepted that, and I'm like, you know what, maybe that's who I am. But in reality, that's not who I am. Like, I am this happy, flowy, smiley person. Like, that's really who I am. It really felt good to actually be appreciated on it, even though it's the littlest thing. And it's crazy. Let me tell y'all how God works and how crazy this is, because literally before I had clocked out of work, because y'all know I do security, so I work at a desk, I was watching this video by Love Your Natural, literally the video she just posted, and it was basically talking about how, you know, she felt bad that, you know, people weren't giving her good gifts. Watch the video so you guys get the context of it, because it's not just about the gift, it's about the thought. Like, it, like, basically what she was saying is, like, her subscribers put more thought into gifting her with stuff. And it's not just about gifts, it's really the thought of everything, you know, and just really, like, making a point to do certain things, right? Like, they didn't have to do that. I wasn't expecting that at all. So to get that, like, that made me feel so good. And then the compliments they gave with it was like, wow. Like, not only did you really sit there and you thought of me, it's like, damn, like, I must have really been impactful. Even if it's just me, hello, hey, how you doing? Like, you know, it's just the point. Like, I really, like, man, like, it, I don't know, y'all. I don't know how to explain it, but it just made me feel so good. And just being that I had watched that video literally before I realized received the gifts, it's like, wow. Like, it just made my day just to know, like, yo, like, you may not be making, like, a crazy impact in these people's lives, but them just seeing you come to work every day smiling. Even when I was doing doubles, like, y'all, I would work from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m., go home, sleep till 3:30 a.m., get back up, go back to work at 5 a.m. and do it again the next day. And I would still have a smile on my face that whole day. Like, y'all don't understand, like, how good it feels for people to be like, you know, we see your hard work. We see that you're coming in here and you're smiling no matter what you have going on. Because I remember one day, the guy who actually got me the scarves, he told me, he was like, you don't know what no one is dealing with when they come in that door. And, you know, early, oh my God, fuck. And, you know, early in the morning, for you to have a smile on your face at 5 a.m. while people are coming in grumpy and angry, you don't know what that's doing to people. That's really making people feel good, because it's like you're putting a smile on their face, just you being happy and you just really just having this light that you have. And, like, y'all, like, when he said it, I just felt so good. It just made me feel like, man, like, I love treating people good and being happy, and, you know, like, I love making people feel good, because you really don't know what anybody has going on in their life. I try to move with grace as much as I can, because you don't know what that brother went through, you don't know what that sister went through. So just me, hey, how you doing? You know, casual conversation. Let me make a joke with you. Let me remember, oh, hey, you usually don't wear a coat, you got a coat on today, I see. You know, just little things to show people, like, I pay attention, I care, I genuinely want to see you happy and good. And when I tell y'all, like, that really made my day so much. Like, and I know it's like, girl, you made a whole video about them giving you a gift. It's just the point of, like, don't let someone's perception of you become who you are. When it's something negative, like I said, like, I always been, oh, you act like a bitch, you're mean, you're this and that. And it's like, no, I'm just like that around you. Like, anybody else will say that I'm nice as hell. Anybody else will say that I'm caring. Anybody else would say I'm giving. Anybody else would say these other things, but you have a different perception of me because of based off of how you treated me and how I reacted towards it. So I'm saying all this to say, guys, I just want you guys to really look at yourself and look at the negative perceptions people put on you and look at who you really are and really show people who you really are. There's nothing wrong with changing the perception of what people think. To change the perception is to change the perception that you already have of yourself. Like I said, I was accepting the fact that people thought I was mean. So I'm like, you know what? I am mean. Okay? And what about it? And who gonna do something about it? And I slowly but surely secretly started to become that because I'm being told that so much. But now I've been hearing, oh, you smile so much every day. It makes me feel so good, you guys. And just changing my perception on how I see myself and just stepping into the perception of who I actually am. I'm not no mean ass person. Like, I've never been mean as hell. I'm only mean if you provoke me. Now, if you provoke me, that's a different question. That's a different story. But basically, like I said, change your perception of yourself, you guys, and step into it. If someone calls you mean and you know you're a nice person, you continue to be a nice person. Don't accept that. You continue to be a good person. So that's it. I'm not going to drag this video on. I just want to do a quick video for you guys because I'm a little emotional. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. And I hope that you guys are having an amazing day. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And thank you so much for stopping by and listening to this video.